hey, you know what? If you guys do have a conflict in your life where it's like, oh, I don't know how to get the words out, I don't know how to do it, I'm scared about what's going to happen if I start that discussion, just send them this episode. We'll do the talking for you.
That's not a bad one to look at. You saw this one from earlier? Look at this thing.
It's cool. It's cool, I guess.
What do you mean? You okay?
All right.
Look at it, man. It's funny.
Man, seen better.
Really?
Yeah, it's not something I'd choose to look at, you know?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just tired, man. Just feeling tired, you know? It's been a long day. He was up all night editing and responding to comments and, you know.
Putting that work in, man.
Really...
Putting that work in, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm just not feeling it today, man. I'm just not feeling it today.
Okay.
Let's just get this rolling. Let's just get this rolling. I don't want to do
Is it
an intro.
something, did I do anything? Oh, okay,
No.
This thing, I'd feel like a little, like conflict, man. Is there anything that I could do to... What's the problem or what's wrong, man?
No, man. I just listen. We said we were going to start shooting at 3. It's like 4:15. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
It's I got things to do, you know. So, I'd really appreciate it if you appreciated our time a bit more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I do, man. I understand. I'm sorry, man.
All right, you're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be being a dick, dude. I shouldn't be being a dick. I didn't get much sleep last night. I didn't have coffee this morning. I'm just not feeling it, bro. I'm sorry for being such a dick, dude.
No problem, man.
Here, listen. This is I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know you like these. Have this.
Is this from this year's Halloween, or is this from like a couple of years ago? Like how you like to give out like 3-year-old Halloween candy to people for...
Actually, I've been saving this one since middle school. And for a special occasion.
Oh, it's still packaged though,
it's
right?
It's my special Lucky Reese's.
No air has hit it, so it hasn't been open.
It's sealed and secured.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's not like that one year where you ate the Reese's a little, you put your tongue into it and then repackaged it and took a lighter to it and crimped the packaging back up, right?
The fuck are you talking about?
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's conflict resolution, everybody. We're not in bad moods. We're in the best moods ever. We get to hang out with all of you. Oh, man. Reese's make the world a better place. Dude, I thought you were going to eat it. You don't want my 18-year-old Reese's?
What I was saying is, like, you take it out of the package, you go... And you package it back up.
I understood what you were saying. I just couldn't believe what you were saying. Like, stop trying to throw me under the bus right now for shit that never happened. You absolute psycho.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back for another one. This episode of The Office is called Conflict Resolution.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. What
kind of conflict or resolution do you think we're going to be facing today in Dunder Mifflin?
Shit, there's it's. I'm not even going to throw out like a guess here because the conflict resolution is so broad.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, this one's so
easily
broad.
Be wrong.
It could be anything. Like
for anyone that doesn't know, who's new to the channel, Joseph, he makes the wildest predictions that typically end up true. I think you have like a 70% win rate.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, guys, if this is your first time watching one of our episodes, I'm actually the neighbor that has never seen any episodes of The Office. Ben has previously seen it, so definitely before each episode that we watch, I try to give a prediction, and most of the time I've been pretty spot on.
Shockingly, you've been right a lot of the time. Who took a dump in Mike's office?
That's what I'm gonna say. That's where it started.
Packard.
Yeah, that's where. That's for pretty much. I feel like it started.
I feel like there were some more, but that was like the first big one. Yeah. And so it's been fun. Yeah. But no predictions today. I don't blame you, man.
So broad. No,
I wouldn't want to ruin that track record of yours on this one. Conflict resolution. There's always conflict in the office.
Yeah, it's nonstop. Yeah, conflict resolution. Yeah. Give me a small, tiny hint of something. Let's see if I can get it to narrow down a little.
this episode will probably deal a good bit with one of your new favorite characters.
Wow. Toby, huh?
Yeah, he knows who his new favorite character is.
Maybe Toby's wife comes into play into the office or somehow, and Michael gets involved.
You mean his ex-wife?
Yeah, his ex-wife. Yeah, but somehow Toby's wife comes into play in this episode, and Michael somehow gets involved with her.
Okay. Wow, that's a specific prediction, and I like it.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know, even like, I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but even when you are wrong, and we've known this from the past, we come up with some interesting like parallel universe stories for the Office.
That's like our ideal thing one day, guys, is to come up with like our own little show, like our own little Office, like a spin-off.
We'll recast everyone. We'll revive the series. We'll do a rebirth. We'll what do they call it? A remake. And come up with all sorts of different plots that are similar but different. The NeighBROS way.
You know, talk about like spin-offs and reviving. I had just mentioned to Ben there is a new like hospital-themed show of The Office that's going to be
St. Hospital.
St. Dennis. Yeah. I don't know if you guys they've been doing a lot of promo for it, but I'm super excited. I still work within the hospital community. I just don't work directly. Where I used to work as a clerk in the recovery room at a hospital in Chicago. Now I purchase materials, but yeah, I'm just super excited to see it. I think it airs coming up on this Tuesday. I want to say
pretty soon. Yeah. To be honest, man, I don't think it looks that good.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe like just
for you,
dealing with the staff directly, like I could see so many similarities of just like even the few previews that I've seen, I'm like, that's like pretty spot on how they like the you already, but you know how nurses are kind of like out there a little, and like some of their
there's probably a lot of nurses that watch on the channel.
That's true, yeah.
You're all great.
But I'm sure what's portrayed in St. Dennis, you're probably gonna agree with in some shape or form. So
yeah, I'm sure that the show, just like The Office, is very relatable to anyone within that kind of work environment. But personally, it just doesn't look like it'll be that funny. I hope I'm wrong. Maybe we'll check it out, or maybe we'll check it out separately or something. Who knows? But all I know is that the lead actress, in the previews I've seen, it just feels like she's trying really hard to be like a female Michael Scott, kind of, just in the way she's acting.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
But I've seen her before in this old show that I used to love when I was younger called Reno 911.
Oh yeah,
have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
dude,
Reno, man. She was in there?
Yeah, she was.
I don't remember Reno too much. I just remember good old. Who's the gay guy with the
Officer Dangle?
Officer Dangle,
Officer Jim Dangle?
Yeah.
I love that show, man. Or at least the first few seasons.
I forgot about Reno 911.
Yeah.
Man, that show carried was that Comedy Central? Yeah, Comedy Central.
Yeah, it was a big show for a while.
It was huge. So it was carried Comedy Central along with some. I mean, I know there's plenty of other ones that were sitting steady on Comedy Central.
It's a lot of great improv in that show. A lot of different characters. You know, all the people playing different criminals and people in the community, and it's just a wild show.
It was like a little trailer park, right?
No, I mean it was in Reno, which is the biggest, smallest city in the world.
What a description.
Yeah, right. That's like the official slogan for Reno, the biggest little city in the world.
Yeah.
And that show was just.
Forgot about that one.
Maybe we should watch a couple episodes of it. Yeah,
that'd be fun to incorporate. You should just pick your favorites, and then we'll toss them in. Yeah. A little variety to it. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, guys. Also, I was talking about variety. I went to the Nate Jackson show last night at the Riviera Theater here in Chicago. Had a great time, 2 hours. It flew by. I feel like when you're laughing the entire time just
laughter is a time travel medication.
Yeah, there you go. It was crazy. He was like, that's it for me, guy. I was like, what the fuck? I was letting look at my watch. I was like, damn, man.
It's only been 15 minutes. Did we get our money's worth?
If you're a Nate Jackson fan, drop it in the comments. We're definitely going to incorporate some more like stand-up specials, more stand-up comedians along with our
Nate
Jim
Jackson.
Jeffries.
I really want to see him because I know nothing about him. Yeah. And I would love to show you Mitch Hedberg because Mitch is like, he's the king of just one-liners. One of the king. There's a few kings in comedy history, but he was great.
The face probably I would be recognized more than the name. Mitch Hedberg.
Maybe. He's pretty recognizable. Okay. Although he looks like every other like stoner with long hair and sunglasses, but that's Mitch Hedberg. Yeah.
Put your glasses back on.
Oh yeah. Right.
Mitch.
No, no pictures. No pictures. No pictures. No pictures.
Episode, what are we on? What is this?
Episode 21.
Season 2, episode 21.
Yeah.
Conflict resolution. We're back for another one. Guys, if you want to join us on another platform, head over to Instagram for some extra content. I'm always posting some fun photo and video. What about Patreon? You want to mention a little Patreon?
Heck yeah, I want to mention Patreon. We got a Patreon
notes?
if you like the channel and you want to support these two guys doing what they love to do. We got extra content, outtakes, full episodes, and you can actually request videos for us to react to. So if you're interested, you know where to go.
Head over there, guys. Another note, thank you to everybody subscribed. We truly appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. You got to get that, hit that notification bell.
Yeah, man.
We're coming up on our goal right now, 730 subscribers. We're sitting at 709 as of today.
I'd say 750.
750, yeah, 750.
Let's go for a nice three-quarter.
750. We might have something planned for 750 too, so keep an eye out for that. Hope you guys have a great rest of the night wherever you're at. Enjoy this upcoming episode and have, I don't know, and stay
Mend
safe.
all your conflicts out there.
There you
everyone.
go. Oh, nice.
If you have some tension in your life, if there's some underlying conflict between a loved one, someone in your life, reach out.
That's right.
Extend the olive branch.
Life's short, guys. You never know when someone may dip off on you.
It's true, man.
Might not have time to tell them how you feel.
It's true, man. And you know what? Just to say that, and
You motherfucker, I'm sick of this shit, dude. I'm sick of all this shit, all right? So I'm going to get this off my chest right now.
we going back to this, bro? After we resolved the conflict? Really? I gave you my Reese's, bro. My 18-year-old Reese's is yours.
Repackaged.
All right, guys.
All right, let's get into it, guys. Conflict resolution. Ready?
Yeah, man. We'll see you there. Oh.
So, have you found a band yet for your wedding?
No.
Because I'm in a band. We really rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's inevitable. I definitely overhear some wedding preparation. And we both have to hear Dwight order deer urine over the internet. So it evens out.
Oh, I got the save the date. Yeah? Yeah, pretty station.
Oh, thanks. I didn't get mine yet.
Neither of them, huh? Or you think did Kelly get hers? It seems like Kelly maybe didn't get her.
Ooh, I wonder if she was just thinking,
Or
like,
she was
this is
just,
awkward.
yeah, this is awkward. I think that is what, yeah, you're right.
A few people I decided not to invite.
Oh.
And that might make things kind of awkward, but it's my wedding.
There's no way you can go be in an office that small and
Yeah,
not
that's-
invite everybody
That's true,
in there.
man.
No way.
That's just gonna create some conflict.
yeah, why? Yeah. No, you can't do that.
And I don't want anyone there who has called me a hussy.
What would you say is the definition of a hussy?
It's a good question. I would say, I don't know, like maybe it's akin to like a slut or something, or
like
promiscuous,
tramp or like
trashy or something like that.
That's what I was
know?
thinking. Yeah,
Just
hussy.
a lowbrow woman, something like that. So Kevin's in a band.
Yeah.
What instrument do you think he plays?
I could see Kevin on the drums for sure. Yeah.
Oh,
That's for sure.
Fun,
Kevin's on the
man.
drums. I don't even have to guess, man. Kevin's on the drums.
I don't know.
I'll be surprised if we come. Do they let you know? Like, do they?
You'll find out at some
Okay.
point. I don't know if it's this episode or not, but you'll.
If he is anything about the drums, I'll be very surprised.
Okay. All right. We'll keep our eyes peeled.
All right.
We're doing ID photos today. Gotta represent.
On or off?
Off. Oh. What is on your face? Is that a disguise?
Excuse me.
Oh,
Is that a disguise? Is a crazy thing
I know
to
she does look bad though.
It
That
doesn't
is
look
not-
good at all.
No.
She looks like a clown.
Man.
It's clown makeup.
I feel like women when there's too much makeup on your face, you look ridiculous. Like, less is more, honestly.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree. Tenfold.
Too much blush.
Oh.
Yeah, the blue
What is on your
eyeshadow.
face? Clown paint. Last year I came to work with my spud gun in a duffel bag. Can you imagine if I was deranged?
That's a nice time. Who makes that? I don't. Do you mind if I wear that for the photo?
Michael has some personal space issues when it comes to Ryan.
I say if Jesus saw that, he'd freak out. He'd freak out, Toby. And I'm supposed to work there. I'm supposed to...
What's the dealio?
Just letting Oscar vent a little. We would use the break room, but the photographer's back there.
What's the problem?
Today.
Angela.
There's just a little.
The door's open.
A poster. Yeah.
Well, it was closed, and then Michael opened it.
No, but he never closed it again.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
everybody in the office can
now
hear.
it's an open room
Angela can
discussion.
yeah.
It's a fair point, bro. Yeah, it's wide open. Michael's got no tact.
Angela.
There's just a little dispute over a poster in their workspace.
I forget, are you guys dating?
No. Can I talk to you for a second, please?
Yeah.
You know, these things just have a way of working themselves out. It's like if you write someone a letter when you're really angry, they say to keep it in a drawer for conflict days, then you just never end up sending it.
What do you know about conflict resolution? Your answer to everything is to get divorced. So,
Okay. That was the right decision.
yeah. Well,
It never stops pummeling
I
him, man.
know.
It's never. He can never
Oh,
move on.
man.
He can never heal from
No,
this. Michael
never.
keeps tearing that wound
I know.
open.
He needs to put in his 2 weeks and find another job.
Absolutely. Dude.
Yeah.
Maybe he can get an HR job at St. Dennis Hospital.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
in this office, it is till death do us part, assuming that we don't get downsized. Pam, would you get Angela and meet us in the conference room, please?
Uh-oh.
A mediator's tool chest. You should know that there are 5 different styles of conflict. The first style is lose-lose.
What's the next one?
Just hold on, please. Okay.
Can we just skip to whatever number 5 is, win-win or whatever?
Win-win is number 4, and number 5 is win-win-win. The important difference here is with win-win-win, we all win. Me too. I win for having successfully mediated a conflict at work. Okay, so this is the disputed poster.
Do you remember that
Yeah,
poster?
yeah. Who gave her that one?
I can't. I actually, maybe Oscar gave it to her.
Yikes.
It's for Angela. So.
That's like the creepiest thing that I've ever seen.
Was it Oscar that gave it
Maybe
to
you
her?
were right. I don't remember. I don't remember the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What can you do?
Yeah.
I want you to express your feelings using I emotion language.
I got this poster for Christmas, and I feel I want to see it every day.
I don't like looking at it. It's creepy and in bad taste, and it's just offensive to me. It destroys art. It destroys souls. This is so much more offensive to me than hardcore porno.
Okay.
Man, this is like 2024. Some shit would come up like this. Something
Absolutely.
stupid.
At least Oscar's passionate about this.
Like this is something like on social media where this poster would get posted and then someone would comment that and then it would just start a whirlwind of comments and then it would be on be on NBC like have you seen this poster? Well, let us tell you about this. The internet has taken by storm. Yeah, been taken by storm. What do you think?
Exactly. Share your thoughts about what you think of this.
Something stupid
this,
like that.
This controversial poster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
These 2 little babies playing trumpet or playing sax.
Yeah, they're getting their jazz on, man.
Real quick, let me see if I search it on Amazon.
Baby band posters.
Baby band posters. Okay. No, nothing. No, I thought it would be like bigger. Like
that's a relief.
It's like selling your dog to like not selling him, but the
dog
front,
calendars or something.
Yeah, dog
like
calendar or the front of the dog food bag for $1,000 or something.
True.
But like, what's a big deal? I'll sell my kid to it for. Put on the bottle of a baby some baby shampoo.
Plenty of people do. Same
Something
kind
like
of
that.
energy.
Yeah, same kind of creep energy, like grandma energy.
Joe's like, that's creep energy, but I'd sell my kid. I'd sell my kid for one of those marketing things.
Why would you not? It's not like you're slaving them for 4 hours at this, like, if they're just shooting a couple photos.
Well, one, that's true. So 2 things. One, I think that typically parents and adults that use their children or have their children go into like this line of work, it typically is not like a one and done thing.
True.
And it's like a lifestyle thing.
True. Yeah.
If it was like a one time, I mean, maybe. But the second factor, and this is like the creep factor, is that there are a lot of creeps on the internet and around the world who love kid stuff. So like, I just don't like the thought of putting my kid out into the world where people could potentially prey on them in unhealthy ways.
But I'm just talking like, let's say there's a new shampoo bottle from Johnson & Johnson, and maybe they'll pay us $1,000.
I wouldn't even want my child.
Just the
I wouldn't
face?
want to bring my child near that environment personally.
you're thinking even like the photographers might be creepy and like
I
they
think
might.
the entire industry is creepy
Yeah,
in
yeah,
general,
yeah,
and
yeah.
kids are a victim very much. So just look at everything we know about Nickelodeon,
Yeah,
and
like
Disney
maybe,
Channel.
maybe we could do a shoot at my house and bring over Michael, and maybe you could leave him for an hour, and I'll try and get the most work done, and you guys can pick him up afterwards. Just go get some food and
Yeah, leave your kid over here. You guys go have some drinks, and leave your kid over. Are you saying you'd be fine with that?
No, I wouldn't be fine with that. I'm just saying that sounds like a scenario that could arise, like when you're talking about like creepy in that industry.
Right. It usually develops over time. You know, like they develop relationships with adults and kids, and then they eventually reach a point of safety where then it's like, okay, finally I got them away, and now I can start grooming and doing
Drake
all
and
that kind of
Josh.
stuff. It happened, man.
How about Angela makes the poster into a T-shirt which Oscar wears? That way he can never see it, and whenever she looks at Oscar, she can see it. Win, win, win.
No.
How about Angela can keep it up on Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Okay, that is called a compromise, and it is not ideal. And the answer is make the poster into a T-shirt. Win-win.
Win.
Fine. It is done.
You're real good. Great.
Hey, Angela. I didn't have your zip code.
Oh, thanks.
Look at that save, man.
It's not my taste.
You solved it. We can throw that one out.
Are those all the other complaints?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see those, please.
I can't do that.
Now you and I have a conflict. I order you to give me that file.
I order you to give me that file.
By order of the manager. Yeah. Dude, that's a thick file, man.
I know. I wonder how much of that, what's the percentage of Michael, like conflict or conflict? Michael.
Probably 90%.
There. No more conflict. I had to use win-lose on that. It was not pretty. Right. Is that it?
Ooh.
It's all Dwight's. Every Friday at 4, I have a standing appointment with Dwight for him to file a grievance against Jim. I tell him that I'm sending them to a special file in New York. That box is the special file in New York.
Oh, God. Are you sure?
Oh, he's sure. Just shoot.
Make it into a T-shirt, bro. Yeah,
I thought they were actually going to get like a T-shirt, like screen printed around there, and actually give them a T-shirt.
Maybe, well, you know, today they have to compromise in this way.
Yeah.
You know, they can't go. They can't get the screen printing service to do it yet. That's coming. That's coming in the future weeks.
Meredith complains that everyone talks too loud in the morning and the lights are too bright. Creed is sick of looking at the redhead all day and wants a seat facing the receptionist.
Nice.
You will notice that not one of these complaints is against me.
Oh.
Actually, I have a separate folder for complaints against Michael. It is January through March of this year.
3 months.
3 months of hardcore complaining, dude.
I like how he's got it locked up too, huh?
Yeah,
He's not letting give him any access to Michael.
Those are the secure files, man. Just imagine how much Toby's butt would be torn apart if Michael knew that he had all those on him.
Actually, I don't think Michael would take it like offensively. He would just be hurt. It would be like draining
devastated.
to him. Yeah, he would be devastated.
Right, but then that would ripple like into the whole office for weeks.
Yeah,
probably, you know, or one really horrible
he would tear
day.
into everybody.
Oh yeah, man.
Why did you say this about me? Do you really feel that way?
He's got a thin skin, man.
He does.
How many of you have at one time gone to Toby to complain about another employee? And did you get what you wanted? Or were you merely listened to, you forget about your problem, and you move on?
Merely listened to and forgot.
That is outrageous. We are going to get everything out of these files and into the open where it can be resolved.
Up until this point, do you agree with Toby more, or do you agree with what Michael's doing?
Oh, like Toby's just kind of like tucking
Indirect,
it aside.
indirect.
And
Shoving
Toby's,
it under the rug. You're jiving
I
two
would
styles.
say we have to compromise, which Michael doesn't want to do. And I would say that it's probably better to get the parties privately and to put it in the open and talk about it. not in front
I
of the
thought that's
whole
what he. Oh, I
office.
thought that's what he's about to do. Like,
Yeah, I know, but he's just doing it in front of everyone. I'm saying get behind closed doors.
No,
with
I
the
understand. I
parties
understand. I
involved.
thought he is gonna like get those two parties and bring them each
Maybe.
into the. Okay.
Well,
we'll see. Okay.
if that's the case, then I would probably say I agree with Michael.
Yeah,
But
oh,
he's
for
doing it in
sure.
front of everyone right now, and that's where I'm saying that's probably not the best.
I feel
call.
like to succeed in life, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
That's above everything.
Bro, that's so true.
So get comfortable.
Yep.
Sit down with that person that you're uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
And then you move forward. You discuss that
You
that
hash it out,
conflict,
man.
and then it'll be
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just let things go unresolved.
Untouched,
Unresolved.
yeah.
Because it just festers and it just leads to bitterness and, just feelings that last for a long time.
Yeah.
You need to talk it out. You need to get to a place where you can agree to disagree if you have to, or get to a place of understanding, because that's the only way you can effectively work as a team. And that's the proper and best way to just work together as humans.
Yeah. Guys, have you ever seen something like in this instance play out in your own workplace? Has anybody ever come to like a physical fight? Like if they had a conflict at one point and they didn't work it out, and then later on down the line, months, then it was it turned into something even bigger. You have any
a big blow up or something?
Any
right?
examples of that? Yeah, a big blow up. Yeah.
Good question.
You already did me.
That's what she said. The thing is, Angela, you have complained about everybody in the office, except Dwight, which is odd, because everyone else has had run-ins with Dwight. There were a bunch of complaints about Dwight that were put in the redacted file about 6 months ago.
Oh, wait. If someone has a problem with me, why would they withdraw it 6 months ago?
Uh-oh.
All right.
So that's saying.
Yep.
So that's when Dwight started hitting it, huh? 6 months ago.
Nah, that's trouble in paradise if that gets unredacted, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I volunteer. Did anyone have a problem with me?
All right. Pamela, come on down. Let's
Bob
do
Barker.
it. And actually, it has been withdrawn. So that is no help to us. Next.
Wait, what did it say?
Does she have to plan her wedding on office time? Shouldn't she do that at home?
Angela.
Who else? Why don't we just warm up first? Warm up emotionally.
Oh no.
I have this kind of big secret about Angela. What the hell?
Right after Pam kind of like took the bullet for her too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael's about to unredact her stuff. She's like, "Oh, let's do me instead." Say what we want about Pam being a hussy, but sometimes she's got good like perception skills, and she can like she
can read the room.
She reads the room. She reads people, and she does her best to resolve conflicts and avoid trouble.
Yeah.
Props to her for that.
Here is a Kelly complaint. Ryan never returns my calls. Join the club.
My voicemail's real spotty.
I want that withdrawn.
Fine, I'll take your name off, so no one will know.
Making progress. Yes.
Joy tried to kiss me.
What?
And I didn't tell anyone because I'm not really sure how I feel about it.
Redact it.
Well, I'm not actually making a formal complaint. I just really think we should talk about it.
When a name is withdrawn, does that also apply to the permanent misbehavior file in New York?
Sure.
Stanley.
Didn't do it. I find that hard to believe, considering you have problems with every single person in this entire office except Bobblehead Joe.
I really wanted to hear that conversation with Stanley, but we didn't get to hear it.
Oh, the one that they were having.
It was
muffled?
underneath.
Yeah.
He's like, Stanley, you have a lot of anger. You need to unleash it. I couldn't hear anything after that.
Complained that the men's room is whites only. Stanley, that's not true.
I didn't say that. Then why is there a picture of a white man on the door?
Okay, Phyllis.
Creed is insane.
Sit close.
Just take it.
That was thumbnail up there too,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna put Toby and Creed right there next to each
Just
other,
take it.
bro. Just down it up.
He's had it for today, man. He needs to get sick and go home.
He needs a vacation, man.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Toby, dude.
I can't believe Angela. I went against my better judgment and I
Just
gave her a
take it.
save the date.
It's so funny, bro. Dude, Toby's amazing. I'm so glad we're getting to see more of him now and all these characters, bro.
I mean, I guess Toby. See, this is a perfect example of why a majority of human beings fail in communication, because I would say Toby's way of doing things was successful to a certain degree. Everything was going smooth when everybody's just lying about each other. A lot, like the lies are covered up. Everything, the conflicts just covered up, swept under the rug, and you just keep moving.
Yeah.
Like I feel like so many people just do that, and that's why like things just move ahead. Like nothing gets resolved. Few things get resolved. I don't know. I just feel like it's
very passive.
Yeah, like a lot of things in society are passive. Do
Yeah,
you feel
just-
that way?
Oh yeah, man.
That's
We
the
just
majority.
we
That's the
let
majority
problem-
choice.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't think people. It's not even necessarily a conscious choice. It's for whatever reason that's like people are just too afraid to speak up and
Yeah.
get into and to like have that chance of ridicule or conflict or fighting,
Yeah.
and they just
Even when it's an obvious choice, let's say like it's not between like friend to friend or like coworker to coworker. It's like they don't want to speak up even when they see something obviously negative happening to another human being.
Right.
Like it's like
People mind their own business.
No, I don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
I'll sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
Hopefully something works out for them. Hopefully
That's
it
their
goes
business.
good.
That's their
yeah, it's their business.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And-
step the fuck up.
Yeah, I think there are cases where it's like that's not my business, but there are a lot of situations where it's good to speak up, to reach out, and to try and help. But then at the same time, people are very defensive, and so when people don't want to be helped, typically
They
you
hate
know?
the truth. People hate
People
the truth.
hate the truth.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks they know the truth too, because everyone has their own truth, because truth is relative, but that doesn't mean there isn't still objective truth.
Yeah.
That people have a really hard time seeing that, or
Yeah.
because everyone thinks theirs is the objective truth.
Yeah.
Not the case, bro, because again, everyone has their own version of the truth. That's too many versions.
Too many distorted realities.
Yes. Yeah.
People
Yep.
have their facades in their head that they just stick to,
Right.
and
And that doesn't mean there isn't truth to each of them either. There could be shades of truth and justifications and emotions behind them and reasons behind them.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think the solution to everything, no matter really what it is love. You got to be loving of people and to each other. It's like, okay, maybe we don't agree, maybe we don't see eye to eye, maybe we have these very steep differences between us, but I am going to just respect you as a person, especially because I have to be around you.
What I can say is, if I was a person in their shoes, what would I want this other person to be doing? Like,
Yeah.
yes, you would want someone to step in. So step up and step in.
Yeah, we just need to talk more and listen. We need to listen more.
What do they always say?
People are just waiting for their turn to speak.
Yeah.
The people are listening.
Not listen to learn, listen to respond.
Yeah, exactly. People just want to get their part out. They half listen and they wait for their chance to get their take out. They're not actually absorbing and processing and, doing the things that you need to in order to get a full scope of a situation. They just, I want to be right. I'm right. You listen to me. No, let's compromise. Let's talk. Win.
The fifth one.
Yeah.
I went against my better judgment and I gave her a save the date. And now it turns out she complained about me to Toby.
Look, if she wants an invite, maybe she's just trying to be friends.
Don't take her side.
Well, what does Roy think about everything?
I don't know. I try not to bother him about this kind of stuff.
You mean like your thoughts and feelings?
Yeah.
I know.
You see that though? Jim tries to help the situation, and she's like, "You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't. Why are you taking her side? It's not about sides. It's about getting to the truth.
Yeah.
Why people don't want help?
I don't like you.
Okay, Ryan, you told Toby that Creed has a distinct old man smell.
I know exactly what he's talking about. I sprout mung beans on a damp paper towel in my desk drawer. Very nutritious, but they smell like death.
All right, Kevin, you are accused.
Mung beans.
Bro, I've never even heard of those.
I've never heard of
before.
those.
We gotta get some.
I've got some bung beans.
Bung beans? Are those growing in between them cheeks? Oh gosh.
The bunghole beans,
Let's move on.
All right, Kevin, you are accused of making sexually suggestive remarks to Angela that made her feel uncomfortable. Solution. Angela, you are to make sexually suggestive remarks to Kevin that will make him uncomfortable.
I accept your decision.
Angela's face.
Kevin's such a horn dog.
I
Man.
know.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you're right.
Yeah.
Smile. No. I never smile if I can help it. Showing one's teeth is a submission signal in primates. When someone smiles at me, All I see is a chimpanzee begging for its life. This is humongous. I am not a security threat, and my middle name is Kurt, not Fart. What box?
Uh-oh.
Why do you report your snoring like you?
The secret corporate New York files.
4 years of malfeasance unreported. This
Okay,
cannot stand.
calm down.
No, you calm down. One of us is out of here by the end of today.
Dang, man.
Okay.
And Michael needs a time machine, huh?
That and he needs to up
Man.
his game here. This is some serious conflict.
Yeah,
right
he
now,
was.
man.
He underestimated what he was getting himself into.
Yeah, you open Pandora's box, man. You got to be prepared for what comes out.
Do the right thing here, Michael. Okay, I have served you loyally for years.
You know, your ID says you're a security threat.
You have till 5.
Dwight Fart.
Oh, look, Jim. There's a sales manager position open in Stamford. Want me to call Jan and tell her you're interested?
Transfer. Everybody, transfer.
Okay, you two in the conference room with me. Cage match. This morning, I found a bloody glove in my desk drawer, and Jim Halpert tried to convince me I committed murder. I think he may be the real murderer. Jim Halpert said there was an abandoned infant in the woman's room. When I went to save the child, I saw Meredith on the can. This morning, I knocked myself in the head with the phone.
That actually took a while. I had to put more and more nickels into his handset until he got used to the weight, and then I just took them all out.
Every time I typed...
That's sadistic, man.
These actually don't sound that funny, one after another. But he does deserve it, though.
By the end of the day, my desk was about 2 feet closer to the copier.
Yeah, I just moved it an inch every time I went to the bathroom.
Oh, man. Everyone's peeved, man.
The Japanese have this thing called shiatsu massage where they dig into your body very hard, and it is very painful, and apparently some people throw up. But the next day they feel great. I've never had one. They sound awful.
Maybe Stanford would be cool.
It's a good market.
Maybe we should both go.
I have a girlfriend.
Sure you do, Dwight. Sure.
So are you gonna transfer Jim or not?
Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Hey, wait. How about a group picture while you're here?
I can't. I only get reimbursed for the ID photos.
Well, it's a computer camera, right?
$20.
All right.
This guy.
Everybody, come on. Group photo for the newsletter.
You gotta be kidding.
Come on, everybody.
Come on, let's go. Creed, Kevin, Oscar, Andale, let's go. One.
Those little jokes are so good, man. Can you believe this guy? $20 for a picture?
I know.
He already got paid for the day.
Try to smile.
You resolved a lot today, everybody. Think happy thoughts.
All right, I'm just gonna take it on 3 whether you smile or not. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. One more.
Everyone's
One
in a
more.
bad mood,
There'll be
man.
another 20.
What?
Angela, I want to talk to you about something. What?
No, Pam.
I am. It's about the save the date.
Pam, it wasn't her.
What?
I'm the one who complained about you. I was just venting.
That out?
You know, it was one day.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Mr.
What do you think about that?
What, that Michael just paid $60 for 3 photos, or?
I see where your attention was at for that scene.
No,
Jim and Pam, who
yeah.
cares? Shove them out of the way. Yeah, no, Michael's out deep. I don't know how he has this much cash in his wallet.
Yeah, I'm sure Jim had some deep disgust with Pam for that one day that he's mentioning. So
yeah, man, just having to sit at his desk and listen to her in the conference room with all the girls planning her wedding all day.
But I don't understand what's the big deal. It's not like this is something stupid.
No,
like,
that's a petty thing.
You can't expect. It's not like they were dating for 3 years and then Roy came into the picture and now she's like freshly within the year she's getting married. Like,
right.
I don't get the.
Well, you know, like Jim did say he didn't know Toby was going to write it down. he was venting or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know, that caught him off. But
Or it's not like Pam has like previously like hinted to Jim that she's gonna leave Roy for him, and we're probably gonna get married. Like who? Like
yeah, no, Jim doesn't have. I mean, he's just being petty because he wants to be with Pam. He can't be with Pam. He never did anything to try and get to be with Pam.
exactly. Like he never gave effort into it. So don't like. Well, how can you bitch about it if you never put effort into like your goal?
He put dick boy energy into it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Is that what the
what do they call it? Fuck boy.
Yeah, he gave fuck boy energy.
Yeah,
just trying to get on her good side the whole time in his sneaky little ways.
Yeah.
Can't just be, again, communication. He never told her. He's never been honest, truly.
Oh, except when he said, "I had a crush on you."
Well, sure, but
even
that's still not being honest, because it's like, I used to have a crush on you. He's not saying like, no, Pam, I
this
like
is a
you.
lifelong thing,
right? Like I'm putting myself out there. I think you should leave Roy. I don't think you're good together. I would love to be with you. Boom, do it, done. She says yes. She says no. Then you know, and you can move on.
Yeah.
Instead of playing these children's games.
Well, society loves to play children's games.
That they do, man. A bunch of kids who never grew up in this world.
Come on, everybody.
He doesn't have another 20.
Because he's going to have to start borrowing from people.
Here we go. It was really hard
such a douche.
getting a good picture of 15 people, and 8 tries added up. What?
8 tries. $160, bro.
But I'm sort of an expert at Photoshop, so it turned out fine in the end.
Toby, Oscar, huh?
Yeah.
Look at Stanley.
What? That's like a picture from like 20 years ago, man.
That's like 1998 AI.
Yeah, that's like 10 years old or something. Oh, that's crazy. Look, Kelly's head's like not even lined up with her neck.
Meredith looked like she just, they're giving away a free bottle of vodka at the local grocery store.
Her head's just massive for her body right there. That's awesome.
When people work together, there is going to be conflict. You can't outrun your problems.
Hey Pam, it's Jim. I have a doctor's appointment in the city, so I probably won't be in until the late afternoon.
Okay, Jen, I'll see you then.
Oh, thanks. But here's the thing about cage matches. Sometimes you have to open the cage. And that is something that Toby will never understand.
He's done.
Lock it away, man. That box is someone else's problem.
Yeah, right. Just take it.
Yeah.
Like he said, just take it.
Just get this curse out of my life. So what was going on there at the end with Jim, bro?
He's getting ready to transfer, huh? If possible.
Seems like that might be the case, dude.
Yeah.
He's going to interview.
Jen's a good-looking woman, but she looks like she just has a 5 head.
Yeah, might be a 6 head. It's
Yeah.
close. It's close.
If you put a tape measure to that thing, I'm sure you would get at least like that's about like 7 inches, 8 inches.
At least, bro.
7 inches. I'd say 6 or 7.
Yeah. No, it's a thick forehead for sure. Wow, what did we think of the episode?
Yeah, everybody's underlying disgust with each other finally came to light, huh?
Yeah, a lot of seeds, a lot of bad seeds sprouted.
But inevitably, time heals everything. So as long as it comes up, and people will let it go.
Yeah.
Like I think as time goes on, they're like, all right, fuck, maybe, and a lot of people might say, all right, it's the truth. I can't be a hypocrite. Like if they said something about me, maybe I need to self-reflect.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to look in the mirror. Maybe it is true about me.
Time healing all wounds is a very true thing.
Yeah.
People need to sit with those things and reflect on it,
Yep.
you know, especially about yourself, because it's very easy to dismiss things that people say about you. It's like, I'm not bad. I'm not wrong. I'm not this, but we all make mistakes. No one's perfect, and we all have to grow from quirks and character flaws, and, you know, hopefully the people at Dunder Mifflin learn from today.
From Matthew 18, verse 3 through 5.
Ooh.
This was mentioned at church today.
Okay.
And you know, I'm a newfounded Christian. So, dude, some of the sermons, some of the verses that you hear, some of the Bible verses that it's true, man. Truly I tell you from that, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven.
It's true.
You have to be open to change. You have to be like, and the idea of today at church was you should constantly be renovating.
Mm-hmm.
If your house just stays the same, it's just going to become stale. It's an old piece. It's going to become a piece of shit. Like you have to make change to make progress.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
yeah, man, I like that verse a lot, and I agree with that very much, because children are pure and loving, and they see the world in a more honest way than we do, because the world hardens you over time, and it skews your perspective, whereas children, they can't.
They're more versatile.
Children lie about things.
Children are more versatile in their character and in what they're open to new things. They're like, Johnny, let's go do this. Oh, okay, let's go see it. Where you ask a 60-year-old person, they're like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I want to stay home and just watch TV all day. I just want to eat my ice cream and just watch my movie. Okay. Or Johnny's like, okay, let's go try it. You better be like Johnny to a point, or you're just gonna be from a fucking.
Big time. I think
sedentary piece of shit.
Yeah. Children, they see things clearer than adults do a lot of the time, and they're brutally honest about things. They'll tell you how they feel. I mean, like I said just a minute ago, like children will lie and they will keep things inside if they've been put through experiences that make them feel like they have to do that. But generally, before kids are tainted by the world and adults and stuff, I think kids are very honest about how they feel, what they see, what they think, to the point where it makes the adults be like, oh, don't say stuff like that. Don't say. They're your kids telling you shit like it is, man. You gotta open your ears and listen.
You're right.
People want to give kids no credit for stuff, and think that kids don't know anything.
I think that is why people like try to silence their kids, because they don't want to hear it about it. Like they're already stressing about like having this child going like getting to school, and then they don't want to hear the truth about what their kid's saying.
People put it into their heads that, oh, I'm the parent, that means I'm the one who's right, and I know things more than you do. I've lived life longer than you have, little child. So I know and you don't. Do you though? You sure about that, Mom?
Yeah.
Or you just or you just like
like telling the kids like you don't have the answer. You ever seen you probably haven't. You ever seen the video clip of Kanye like going off on this like radio Sway in the Morning is a big like radio show. Okay. And he at one point when Kanye was probably at close to his peak, like in let's say fame and and all that, like he went on Sway in the Morning. He was like, you don't got the answer, Sway. You don't got the answers.
Nice.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a parent saying that to this kid that's just trying to offer up the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And even just to kind of tie this back to our intro too, it's not really related, but kind of is, but it's Kanye. I'm just remembering a clip of Kanye chasing away a photographer who's trying to take pictures of his kids while they're dancing at some event. And he's like, get away from my kids. Get away from my kids. Kanye knows not to let his kids get near those people.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
but again, it's both conversations are about children. You got to protect children, because children really are... they see the world in an honest way, and that's why you need to protect children. But it's because children aren't protected in this world that we all grow up in the way we do, disheveled or jaded about things, and having troubles dealing with conflict and emotions, because we're not taught, because it's so difficult to raise kids, and most people don't. Most people are they shouldn't be parents, or they... Like
you said, everybody's still just like a long-term child themselves.
A child that's hurt, that's never had that pain resolved, Yeah.
They never had Michael Scott come to their aid.
The world would be a better place if he helped raise everyone's children. Actually, speaking of Michael, too, I wanted to point out this one shot. He's sitting, and then he locks eyes with Toby through the window.
I fucked up, bro. That's exactly what we mentioned. Like he didn't know what the box that he was opening.
Pandora's box, man. You gotta be careful. But he's like, I get why you do what you do.
Oh yeah.
That's what that's how I would phrase it. Yeah. It's like, you sweep things under the rug. You don't want to open this box and cause this trouble.
The Dunder box came full effect in Michael's face.
Yeah, man, there was a lot of blow up on that one. Really, I think Michael's intentions and the entire idea of what he wanted to do was good, but I don't think he handled it well. Like, it's like people are fighting and there's there really is no resolution. People are just venoming at each other, but they're not coming to an understanding or seeing really seeing it through the other person's eyes.
Yeah.
It could be mediated better. But
this is a very thought-evoking episode.
Yeah,
like it started light when I just thought about like Dwight was making fun of what's her name for her makeup and
Phyllis.
Yeah, and then once Michael's got into jumped into the mix, then it all went downhill real quick.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it kind of is a somber episode, as funny as it is.
Yeah.
Because it is like everyone's pain with each other and the self-consciousness everyone has, and yeah, it's not as fun and uplifting and light-hearted. It's very like, yeah, man, we got issues. And then everyone's just sad and gloomy and, yeah. But it was still funny.
Yeah.
I liked all the conflicts. I thought they were funny. I think something that exemplifies that is all of the pranks being highlighted that Jim did on Dwight. Or has done on Dwight over the years. Yeah, it's like once you hear all those back to back to back to back, it kind of makes it less funny. It's like he's just kind of like a bully, you know?
Yeah.
Some of those pranks are kind of mean. Like making him hit it. It's funny, but it's like, yeah, man, you mess with this guy every day.
Yeah, like constant reputation. Yeah, it's gonna get to someone.
But look at how much it's gotten to Dwight.
It's like for a muscle, like for the office to have like good camaraderie and stay strong. It's almost like you got to look at it like a muscle.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have good flexibility in your muscle and you just kind of like you don't give it any movement, sedentary, no movement to it, no one's open to like having that flexibility, then it's just gonna deteriorate.
Yeah.
More quick than something that's like fresh and open and open to. Open to change, open to movement.
Yeah. A muscle's a great metaphor for it because, yeah, you have to, like, these things aren't necessarily intuitive or easy to do, especially if you have a life maybe where you never had that experience or someone to help you learn how to do those sorts of conflict resolution things with people. So, yeah, you gotta practice, you gotta do it and fail and struggle, and then over time it gets easier. Not even just with the person, but in general with other people that you meet maybe later in your life or other people from your past or whatever, you know? So, man, yeah, this is a thought-provoking episode.
Yeah.
This is a very,
I feel
this
like
is our deepest conversation
that's
we've
what I'm
ever
saying.
had.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this will probably have some very thought-evoking comments too. So I'm excited to check once this episode drops. I'm excited to see what you guys have to say about this episode too, or comments like have your own thoughts on what we said
whatever
ourselves.
they are, agree, disagree, where are we right, where are we wrong, or not even a matter of that. Just share your thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
It make for interesting discussion.
Yeah.
So, well, dude, I feel like I need to go like lay down and like meditate.
I need to go to. I need to take a trip to Philadelphia right now.
That's yes. All right, guys, we're gonna end this one. We're gonna take a train to the.
We got our flight leaves in. What, you want to take the train? I thought we had the. You got the airline tickets, don't you?
Yeah. I forgot. So.
Well, you take the train. I'm gonna hop on the plane.
All right. I'll see you in 2 days. We're out of here. Philadelphia awaits. If you like Philly, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Check it out on Friday. It's going up right after this episode of The Office.
Guys, if this is your first time watching us, make sure you head back in our video history. We have plenty of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia already posted.
Yep.
So go check those out. And like I said before, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell.
Like it too.
Yeah.
The likes
like
help.
Button.
Any interaction you guys do, it helps the channel grow. So if you like the channel and you want to see more, that's how you can help.
Help that
Doesn't cost
algorithm.
anything. Totally free. Just help your NeighBROs out.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll have a good rest of the night wherever you're at in the world. We appreciate everybody supporting, everybody showing our videos to your loved ones, whoever you laugh with, and
if you guys, hey, you know what? If you guys do have a conflict in your life where it's like, oh, I don't know how to get the words out, I don't know how to do it, I'm scared about what's going to happen if I start that discussion, just send them this episode. We'll do the talking for you.
Yeah, I would like to see some people like maybe post like something they have going on in their life. If it's not too like too deep or too touchy.
If you're comfortable sharing.
Yeah, maybe everybody, maybe someone else can give you advice, or that's a very neighborly thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's over the internet.
It's true. There are digital neighbors, you know.
Yeah.
So if you want to get your Toby on in the comments, help your neighbors out, and let's work together. You know, maybe we don't have all the answers, and maybe we can't help each other to the degree people need, but at the very least, you can open the door, start the conversation with a stranger, with someone who might become your friend. You never know. So give it a try. Give it a thought.
I just murdered someone last night. Do you guys have any suggestions how to get rid of the body, or what's my next best option?
When you see the anonymous username in the YouTube comments saying that, we know who it is. Okay?
Thank you for watching again. We appreciate it. Keep your eyes out for some more episodes of The Office as usual every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Central.
Be there, be square.
Yeah, we'll keep bringing them.
Yep. We love you. Remember to love each other. Thanks for being here in the neighborhood, everyone.